A striker who worked tirelessly, scored goals for fun, and yet never truly got the recognition he deserved. This is the story of Edinson Cavani, one of football's most underrated legends. Few strikers in history combine work rate, consistency, and intelligence like Cavani. For over a decade, he delivered goals at the highest level, whether it was in Italy, France, England, or even Uruguay. His movement was world-class. He didn't wait for the ball. He created chances for himself and other players with smart runs. Always one step ahead of defenders and always in the right place at the right time. And when the pressure was highest, Cavani delivered. Champions League nights, World Cup knockouts, title-deciding matches, he thrived in the big moments. Yet despite the numbers, despite the trophies, despite the unforgettable performances, he was never given the true recognition that some other strikers got in his era. This is the story of a striker who deserved more. This is the story of Edinson Cavani. And Edinson Cavani had the consistency and longevity, remaining one of the most reliable strikers in world football. And in an era where many strikers burned bright but faded quickly, Cavani endured, delivering goals in Serie A, Liga and the Premier League. Unlike many strikers, Cavani wasn't just about goals, he was about the team. A relentless worker, pressing defenders, tracking back and making runs that created space for others. At PSG, season after season, showing his skills and left as an all-time leading top scorer. And at PSG, he wasn't just a poacher. He was a complete forward, willing to do whatever it took to help his team win, whether that be scoring goals, pressing, or dropping into space to allow players to make runs in behind. He was an integral part of PSG's team. And when it comes to his incredible movement, it was elite. He didn't just wait for the ball, he created his own chances by reading the game like few others could. His off-the-ball runs were a nightmare for defenders, and whether it was peeling off the last man, attacking the near post, or ghosting into the back post, his ability to be at the right place at the right time made him one of the most lethal finishers of his generation. First-time finishes, towering headers, last-second dashes into the box. Cavani had the instinct for goal that couldn't be taught. He didn't just score goals, he anticipated, reacted, and punished defenders before they even knew what happened. And when the pressure was highest, Cavani thrived. Big goals, decisive performances, moments that proved his worth. And in the 2018 World Cup, he single-handedly eliminated Portugal with a stunning brace, outshining Cristiano Ronaldo on the biggest stage. And in Europe, he delivered well. Whether it was the Champions League or the Europa League, he delivered time and time again, scoring crucial goals against Chelsea, Barcelona and Napoli. And for PSG, he stepped up in title-deciding matches, proving he was more than just a regular season scorer. No moment was too big for him, no challenge too great. And when his team needed him, Cavani answered. And despite numbers that rival him with the greatest strikers of his era, Cavani was never given the same recognition. Why? Was it because he wasn't flashy? Was it because he didn't chase individual awards? Or simply because he put the team first? While other players like Lewandowski, Suarez and Benzema were celebrated, Cavani's consistency often went unnoticed. Even at PSG, where he was the most reliable scorer, Neymar and Mbappe took the headlines. He was their foundation, yet rarely their front page story. But true football fans know Cavani was just as good as the best. The difference, he never needed the spotlight. And even in the twilight of his career, Cavani proved his worth at Manchester United. Signing as a short-term option, he quickly became a leader, scoring crucial goals in the Europa League and getting 6 goals and 2 assists, helping his team reach the Europa League final, as well as scoring 10 goals and getting 3 assists in the Premier League, and at the same time being a leader for these young players. His movement, work ethic and intelligence never faded, and even as he grew older, his footballing brain remained razor sharp, allowing him to still compete at the highest level. Few players can adapt to the new leagues and still make an impact. Cavani did it effortlessly, proving once again that true quality never fades. Cavani may have not had the superstar branding, but his impact on football is undeniable. A warrior, a leader, a striker who gave everything, no matter the club, no matter the competition. He wasn't just about goals, he was about sacrifice, passion, and leaving everything on the pitch. And for those who watch football will understand how important he was for the team. Underrated, underappreciated, but undoubtedly one of the greatest strikers of his generation.